Hello everyone, welcome to this maths class. So here is the one question asked by my student. So he has asked the question, in a survey, 2/3 people like to eat dino only, 12 people did not like dino, 20% people like to eat rice, and 8 people did not like to eat them. So this is related with the set chapter, and we have to use Venn diagram. So the above information in a Venn diagram, how many people like to eat both the things? So we have to provide information, whatever given here through Venn diagram. And we have to find the people who like to eat both things, that is intersection. Okay, like to eat both things means intersection. So let's go on accordingly. So let D and R be the set of people who like to eat dino and rice as their diet, as their food. And let U be the universal set under consideration. Then the number of people who like to eat dino and rice can be represented by ND and NR respectively in terms of cardinality. So according to the given information from the question, this N naught means only D, purely form of this one. Okay, so purely form of this one is, like you can see, purely form of this one means okay, purely form of this one means here. This one. Okay, up to here. This part which I'm setting is actually the only part. Okay, only part of D. This is only part of set D. Let me write, it's overlapped, that's why let me write T. So D, and this one is rice. Okay, only rice is this much part. Okay, let me share with another color. Okay, let me see. This one part is only R in Venn diagram, and this whole rectangle is known as universal set. So according to information only D, so it is saying that 2/3 people like to eat dino only. So if we are considering the total universal set NU as X, then definitely N only D, only dino. The people who like only dino or eat only dino, or who prefer only dino as food, is 2/3 of the total. That is 2/3 of NU, but we know that NU means X. We are assuming it. So NU, 2/3 of NU is 2 by 3 of X, that is 2X by 3. And here 8 people did not like to eat them, means it's complement. So union complement is 8. And also 20% people like to eat rice. So in R, it's not saying only. So if the word only is not seen here, it rice only is not written. So it rice means just we write NR equals to 20% of total, that is 20X by 100. That is, if we simplify it, it becomes X by 5. And finally, the information who don't like to eat both of them. So now ND union R equals to NU minus ND union R complement. So from the definitions of universal set, cardinality of universal set, which is shown by the rectangle here, okay, so this whole thing is NU. So if you deduct the complement outside, then you will get definitely ND union R, and that is equals to X minus 8, because you can just see the value. I'm just inputting the value here. NU means X from here, and ND union R means 8 from here. Okay, after that, we have alternative formula for ND union R, that is of only D. Okay, only D. Let me remove the annotations. Okay, only D. Okay, this one is only D. So only D means this part. Okay, only D. If I add this part and only R means this part, okay, this part only, sorry, it's not outside. And here this part only R, okay, I'm setting only for R. Okay, this is only R. And let me set with another color for this one. Okay, and this one is only D. This part is only D. So if I add only D plus this common part, intersection part, this one middle, okay. So this yellow part you can see here. So this is intersection, okay. So you can say this part is, let me, so here, this is only D. So let me write with red color. So this is only D. That shaded part is only D. And this middle part is N D intersection R. That means who prefer both. And this green color part is only R. Only R. So if we add these two, N naught D, N naught R, and also intersection, then we get the total N D union R. That is what done here. Okay, you can see here that one is done. And after that, we are just substituting the value. So N naught D means you can see 2x by 3 N R minus, so N naught R means you can see here how much is N R. So if we look only N not only R, then we deduct this intersection part from whole R so that the formula looks like this. Actually, these formula are all derived from the Venn diagram. So instead of N only R, we can write here N R minus N D intersection R. And then for N D intersection R, I'm doing as it is. And after this, we can cancel this because these are same thing and write the remaining thing, that is 2x by 3 plus NR. After that, x minus 8 equals to 2x by 3 plus x by 5. By taking LCM, we can get the value of x. Let me clear this. So after this, we are taking LCM between 3 and 5. LCM is the product of two different numbers if they are different. So 3 5 is 15, 15x minus 3, 5, 5 to the 10x minus 5 3 is 15, 3 into x, 3x equals to 8, or 15x minus 10x minus 3x is 2x by 15, and 2x by 15 equals to 8, or x equals to, finally we get 60. Okay, now after this from the diagram, N D complement equals to N D union R, that we are getting N union R plus N only R equals to N D union R. But N D union R plus NR minus N D intersection R, you can see here from Venn diagram. Okay, so if you look at the Venn diagram, then definitely it satisfies this relation that N D bar, which is except D, you can see from here, except D means outside part except D. So what will be the remaining part except D? If you deduct the area of D set from this whole rectangle, then what you will get? Outside plus only R. So what is represented by outside this two ovules? And included within this rectangle is nothing but it's a complement between the two sets and only R. That's I'm writing here. N D bar equals to N D union bar complement plus N not R. So D union R equals to how much you can see here. So it's 8. Okay. So N D bar is 12 given there in the question. 8 plus N R is X minus X by 5 minus D intersection R you have to find. So bringing this on left side and considering it like equation, we get 12 minus 8 minus 12. We can cancel this 12 and minus 12. And then you can get the final answer, intersection between two sets at it, which was asked by the question. So with this, hope that you understood well. So this much only regarding this question. So the question's objective is also made how many people like to eat both the things. So how many people like to eat the both the things means intersection. So we have found an D intersection R in this way. So all this formula, whatever we are using, is all from this Venn diagram. Okay, hope that you understood well. Thank you all for being here.